Yeah.
He's 9. He's actually asleep.
It's a little concerning to me that you would leave your child alone. Do you have something underneath you there?
Can you tell me what's going on with the kids?
No.
Somebody needs to bail me out. This is not okay, dude.
This is my best friend's wedding. I'm getting arrested.
The worst parents ever caught on Bodycam. Keeping children safe is a parent's most important job, but some parents didn't get the memo. Like this mother in Florida who stunned law enforcement officers when they saw her baby crawling in the street.
What did I do?
You're being arrested.
For what?
For your child crawling in the middle of the street.
No, my child was not crawling in the middle of the street.
The parents of this Arkansas boy were in hot water when he revealed his shocking injuries to police at his school.
You expect a 7-year-old to be an adult on his own? Are you serious?
Officers in Pulaski County made this disturbing discovery in a hotel room after a woman was questioned during a traffic stop. Stay tuned for all 7 crazy cases of the worst parents ever being caught on Bodycam.
Stop hitting the glass!
Slumped over wheel. We begin on June 17th in Akron, Ohio, where law enforcement officers were called to a residence after witnesses called 911 to report a woman slumped over the steering wheel of her vehicle while her baby cried in the passenger seat. When they arrived, the officers asked her why she was sleeping in her vehicle. They assumed she was under the influence of alcohol or drugs. The woman identified herself as Ariana, but that's where her cooperation ended. She refused to exit the vehicle and claimed she had no intention of driving anywhere and said her baby was safe in the car with her. The officers had a different opinion and Ariana was about to have a bad day.
What's going on? What's going on? This baby been in the front seat the whole time? Are you dad or what? Oh, alright. Do you know her at all? Or? Okay. What's your name, dear? Miss, what's your name? Ariana. You got an ID? Do you have your ID with you? Alright. You don't have an ID with you or nothing?
No, come on. You see what I want to.
Okay. Is this your car?
No, you know it's not.
What brings you over here?
No, come on now. Stop. Run the tag and keep it moving.
What's that?
Run the tag and keep it moving.
Can you step out for me real quick?
No.
All right. Well, you're not driving for me, so what's that? Where's your keys at?
I don't got no keys. Not driving.
Well, how'd you start? Did you guys take the keys?
Not driving. Stop playing.
So it was in park. I couldn't find the keys. I tried to turn it off because I thought it was on, but it's not. I don't think she has the keys on her. Unless they're in their bag or something.
Look, dear, we can't have you drive out of here. You're intoxicated with the baby. All right, go ahead and step out for me, dear. Come on. You got family close by?
Yeah.
All right. Here, come on, dear. Your baby's gonna be fine. We're gonna take care of your baby and try to get you right, okay?
I'm good. I've been doing my baby now.
Come on, step out for me. I'm just gonna have you have a seat in my car till we get this.
No.
Because I don't want you leaving with the baby.
No, we're not.
Come on.
When she exited the vehicle to get checked out by the EMTs, officers noticed an open liquor bottle in the front seat of the car. She was soon read her Miranda rights and placed under arrest. Wisely, she exercised her right to remain silent.
I'm not putting you in handcuffs or nothing.
Fine.
I understand.
You know they're going to ask questions about that.
I know. I get it. Look, I didn't see you driving. You're just sitting in the car. You're a little bit inebriated. Here, hang out right here. Like I said, my main thing is the baby and you, okay? I don't want nobody getting hurt. I don't want you doing something foolish, pulling off, and then somebody hits you guys or you hit somebody. Here, dear. I'm going to have you have a seat right here. Here, turn this way, ma'am. Do you live close by?
Yeah.
Okay, have a seat. How old's your baby?
8 months.
Okay. I guess he's gonna be sick. Look, I'm gonna read you some Miranda rights, okay? Because you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any of my questions, or make any statements. Do you understand each of the rights I read to you? You do? Okay. Having these rights in mind, can I speak with you about what's going on? You don't want to talk to me? Okay.
Not only did the officers find alcohol, they also found a baggie containing a white substance. An officer assumed it was fentanyl, but he tested it to be sure.
Sarge! Oh, they're here. I got the dope back here. I'm testing it.
It's a little beauty.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame. I didn't test it yet. I'm assuming it's fentanyl.
I deep fentanyl.
Yeah.
I wrote down crack cocaine.
Oh yeah, it is kind of chalky.
Hey!
Yeah, I do.
Hey! Don't talk to me! Hello!
Yeah. You wait a minute. You just wait. You just told me you didn't want to speak to me under Miranda.
Door! What the fuck are you talking about?
This was on your floorboard.
Me! And I'm a car!
Underneath, right where your baby was sitting.
No!
I mean, this will be a... You don't want to talk to me. You already told me under Miranda. All right. Well, then don't speak to me.
Ariana refused to act civil towards the officers, so they forced her hand and put her in a full body restraint for her trip to the precinct. It wasn't her best look.
15. Somebody respond. I couldn't hear.
Yeah, 11's en route. Where exactly are you?
I'm on Arlington right now, just passing Barrett if they want to 2 with me up the road. I'm on right now. So the short of it, found passed out in the car, had an open container. 8-month-old next to her in the passenger seat. Arrested her for child endangering. And then during the inventory, Sergeant Beefriend found a baggie of crack right where the baby was sitting at, like right beneath its feet on the floorboard. So she's flipping out about the whole situation. Got her cuffs to the front of her, being violent. Go ahead, step out.
You gotta step out here, miss. 24.
24.
You put me on 18 to 10.
Oh, this floor.
It's because you were hitting your head.
I won't even hit my man, get your ass away from me. Get your police ass away from me.
Through the armrest. Pull it up.
Don't touch me. Gotta waste all this time doing this when I could have been where else? Where could I have been? Shut up! What do you mean how I was acting in the car? Did I do something to you? Did I face up?
Back up with you and get your bag and all that.
She was charged with child endangerment, drug possession, and having alcohol in an open container. Her 8-month-old daughter was taken into CPS custody, as were her other 2 young children. After their investigation, CPS placed the children under the care of her grandmother. Up next, a woman crashed her car into a concrete barrier and was likely to escape with her life. But what about her 2-year-old daughter?
Door's locked, she unlocks it, gets in the back seat. Baby is on the ground, feet up in the air.
Kylie. On July 2nd, 2023, police officers in Bloomington, Indiana were called to the scene of a grisly accident where a woman crashed her car head-on into a concrete barrier. The car was totaled, and the woman was lucky to be alive to tell her story. But her 2-year-old daughter was in the vehicle with her, and she was unresponsive when the officers arrived. Would they be able to act in time to save her? Let's find out.
This is the mom.
Okay.
Maybe she could be taken someplace else. Yeah, that would be.
Ma'am, was she eating anything with mom?
Well, I'm gonna let the rest of you guys deal with her.
Come my baby. Yeah. I know. Let's get her. Tell her.
Huh?
Let's get her moved away.
Away from them. Well, you shake them. Let's just help you. Okay. 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Barely shaking.
What's your name?
Kylie.
Kylie?
Yeah.
Okay. This is up here. Let's go.
The first officers at the scene found the driver unresponsive, but were able to get her out of the vehicle and checked out by EMS. When backup officers arrived, they got the disturbing news that the woman was driving drunk and she had her 2-year-old in the car with her, and the baby was unresponsive and in need of life-saving medical attention.
I want to take you out, okay? What was your name?
Hey, grab me a collar out of there, would you? I believe there's 2 cars. One went head on into one of the concrete bridge things, or one of the creek things. Hey, Cap, is it 1 car? Is that all we got?
I think so.
I've checked all the other cars. I'm not seeing anything.
Just the one vehicle involved, right?
Yeah, so this lady says she was walking the dog, and this vehicle just went. Nobody was even on the road and just veered off.
All right.
Right into
We're going to have reconstruction come out here before it's going to shut everything down.
Yeah. But so they were in. When they got there, they pulled that out. She was on the ground. They began to pull her out. Found that she was not moving, unresponsive.
Well,
the baby.
Oh, the baby. Okay.
Yeah. My witness here was on the opposite side of this intersection.
What was the date of birth on that? 2/6/19. Did the mom or whoever the adult was say anything, make any statements like this? What happened? You could hear at all? Nothing that
No,
you could hear?
I was so hyper focused on that kid.
No, it makes sense.
We know.
So in the blue shirt down there called it in. He heard it, but he didn't see anything. He just heard it and came out.
What do you want to know?
Nobody actually saw anything that.
Nope, I've got a witness that saw it.
Actually saw it.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it sounds like, I explained it because I kind of overheard. It sounds like either she passed out. He was asking if it's 5'5". I said, I don't think so. I think it's probably more medical.
I asked her if they smelled anything when she was up in the ambulance, and I said no.
We need to figure out how from that intersection back there, drove up here, parked the vehicle here because he saw it, was running back on the phone with 911. Somebody's messing with the adult, my 2 kids.
As the woman was being examined, her daughter was rushed to the closest hospital, and officers inspected the wreckage for alcohol, drugs, or anything else of legal significance or that would help explain the crash.
You said the driver was unresponsive whenever you got there? So the 2 females that were, the young females that were here, they got here, driver was unresponsive at the time. She goes to the back, tries to see if there's anybody else. Door's locked, she unlocks it, gets in the back seat. Baby is on the ground, feet up in the air. Head tilted forward, car seat is a little bit tilted forward, but still buckled in.
Still hooked in. But the baby's out of the car seat.
Baby's out of the car seat.
Baby wasn't ever, or was on strapped in front, could have come out of the car seat.
Yeah, there were strapped, there were marks. There was marks like here.
At the hospital, the mother, identified as Kylie, was asked for consent to do a proper search of the vehicle. In a strange twist, she said she felt the need to ask for an attorney because she watched the Criminal Minds television show and then wanted to wait for her mother to arrive before answering any questions. The officer informed her that she was being issued a ticket for DUI, and Kylie was told what the next steps in the investigation would be.
Hey Kylie, Officer Hush again. Would you give us consent to search your cell phone?
Just to go into the car and grab it and secure it at least.
I'm not refusing. I just.
It's gotta be a yes or no.
I'm gonna wait until my mom's here.
Hey, all we're asking for. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to confuse you.
Oh,
I know you've had a busy. This has been a rough time. I can't imagine. I just wanted to. No. All we're asking for is for consent to go into your vehicle and retrieve your cell phone. Is what we're asking for.
I'm gonna wait until my mom's.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait until my mom's here. Can anyone give me an update on my baby? Is she still being transported to St. Francis?
We don't know that. We're just officers. We'll let the medical staff talk to you about that, okay, as soon as they come back. Do you consent to a blood and urine draw?
I'm waiting until my mom gets here. I'm not trying to be difficult. I just.
Well, this isn't up to your mom, okay? This is up to you as an adult.
I know I'm waiting until my mom gets here.
Okay. Well, we don't really have that option. Either you consent or we're getting a search warrant, okay?
Okay, then I consent.
After being given medical clearance, she was taken to the jail for booking. Unfortunately, DUI wouldn't be the only charge she'd be facing. Doctors were unable to save her daughter's life, and she succumbed to her injuries.
Are they both, I'm supposed to ask, are they both locked?
Yep, I like both.
Kylie was charged with aggravated DUI involving death, driving under the influence of alcohol, improper lane usage, failure to wear a seatbelt, and failure to restrain a child. She was sentenced to 3 years in prison, but was given credit for 205 days served. The neglectful mother in our next case let her 7-year-old son fend for himself and walk 8 miles to school.
You just said he didn't eat supper last night.
No, he didn't.
He hasn't had breakfast either.
Yes, he did. He had breakfast this morning.
He said he hadn't even seen you this morning.
Amber Thompson. In Craighead County, Arkansas, on April 24, 2024, officers were called to a farm after a 7-year-old boy wandered onto the property after missing his school bus. He told the owner of the farm that he was attempting to walk the 8 miles to school so he wouldn't get in trouble with his mom. When the officers questioned him as to why he decided to do that, he uncovered some incredibly disturbing details about the boy's home life and about his mother, 33-year-old Amber Thompson.
Say what?
Man, come here, man.
Oh, it's okay. You can't remember?
And I am going to my school.
You're going to school?
Do you know where Valley View is?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going there.
I do. I'm here to help you this morning, okay?
I was feeding, and I just caught a glimpse coming by the side of the barn. I thought, well, there's supposed to be somebody here, you know. And I looked, this little guy. He says he's missed the bus.
Okay.
His mom told him he had to go to school.
Where's your mama at?
I don't know what.
Is she at home?
Yeah, but I don't know what road.
See, I can't figure out which bus driver runs this route. Not a whole lot of kids ride.
I know his address.
No, she doesn't want me to she said I got in trouble last night and then she said, go to sleep. I won't set your alarm clock and she won't wake me and say goodbye.
Okay, so you had to get yourself up today? Did you sleep in your bed last night?
Mm-hmm.
Inside the house?
See, at first he told me he'd been out all night, and then he started, you know, and I thought, man, he's been out all night.
Was you outside last night?
No, I can't remember.
Okay.
I want to just go to school because my mom don't want me to. She want me to go to school. So
Okay, well come with me then.
After hearing the boy's story, the officer loaded the boy into his SUV and gave him a ride home. Amber would have some serious questions to answer about her lack of parenting skills, but before they left, the boy's neighbor arrived with some more information about what led to the disturbing situation. They got a chance to speak with the man's wife, who was able to give a first-hand account of what she saw.
We stay at 116 CR 4
457.
Yep.
It's our neighbor's kid. She was driving down here this morning. She called the police, and she picked him up. He was walking. She took him back home, and she's been up there beating on the mom's door, trying to get him to come to the door. She said the kid went around to the back of their house and he disappeared. And she opened up the door, she yelled inside. We've called her cell phone, we've messaged her on Facebook.
Door's unlocked though?
Door's unlocked. She's up there at my house. My wife's freaking the out. She's like, I don't know if this kid's went in the house. And I was like, honey, I'm driving here to the house. She said, there's a top down here, and I see a kid on the porch. I said, let me ride back down here, make sure he didn't head back. She said that his mom was going to be really angry if he didn't make it to school.
Well, we're fixing to head over there.
Okay. I'm going to call
Thanks,
my
sir.
wife, too.
He said he's got a 2-year-old brother, is what he told me down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got.
He was all the way down there by the landfill. He walked that far?
Yeah, well, I picked him up and I brought him back.
Mhm.
And whenever I was, because he opened the door and I didn't go in, but I was yelling for her. And he walked around the house, so I thought he went in the back. And I've been yelling for him, and I can't get him to come to the door. Well, I know why. I don't know how he went past me.
He said Mama's going to be really mad if he didn't make it to school.
Yeah, that's what she said too.
As the officers entered Amber's house, she was nowhere to be found. They did find 2 other young boys, aged 2 and 3, sleeping unattended in the home. The questions for Amber were growing, along with the concern for her young family.
Sheriff's Department!
Kid in the bedroom out there sleeping.
Hey, buddy. Sheriff's office!
Another kid.
Hey, buddy. Hey, the police. Sheriff's office!
Clear.
Clear? Hey, buddy, where's your mom? Where's your mommy at?
They're all in the street.
Huh? Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office! Hey, stay in there, buddy.
Here, go back to your room.
When they found Amber asleep in her bedroom, her response to the situation shocked the officers. She claimed she believed the boy was old enough to look after himself. The officers disagreed and Amber was placed under arrest.
Hello, Sheriff's Department.
Hi. Sheriff's office. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm trying to figure out why your kid's walking down the road by the landfill on his own.
Who? Which kid?
Your 7-year-old.
I don't know why.
He said you told him to get up and go to school on his own this morning.
He got in a lot of trouble last night, and he got an alarm for Easter.
Well, he missed the bus, and he's scared of you, so
he's scared of me.
Took it amongst himself to walk all the way down by the landfill.
He's scared of me. Okay. I mean, he can be scared of me all he wants. He needs to be scared of me. I'm his parent. That's my job.
You got any ID on you, ma'am?
My husband actually has it. He has my ID and my social. He had to take it to an attorney's office for some things for our business.
Okay, well. What's your first name?
Amber Thompson. I know my ID. I know my DL number by heart.
Well, I'm a police officer.
So you don't need to have it just because you're a call.
Okay, well, listen, man. We can just take you to jail for child
what?
endangerment.
I didn't do anything.
You let an 8-year-old get all the way across town. That's a problem. So don't
That's
say
not
that we
my
have an
problem.
attitude. No, listen. You've talked this whole time. Don't say we have an attitude when your 8-year-old is walking down the street and we can't get a hold of you. Okay?
Okay.
It's a problem. The kid is starving right now. I had to feed him beef jerky because
starving.
You just said he didn't eat supper last night.
No, he didn't.
He hasn't had breakfast either.
Yes, he did. He had breakfast this morning.
He said he hadn't even seen you this morning.
No, that was what he was told to do this morning. This is the first time
You expect a 7-year-old to be an adult on his own? Are you serious?
This is absolutely the first time this has ever happened for him to have to.
Amber Thompson was charged with domestic battery of a person under 12 years old and endangering the welfare of a minor. She was released on a $50,000 bond. The suspect in our 4th case decided to take a drunken ride while she left her child alone in a hotel room. Let's see how she tried to justify her despicable decision.
And you know better. Look at me. You're not a very good liar. I'm going to ask you one more time what this is that you're trying to reach for there.
Brittany Michelle Connor. On August 25, 2022 in Pulaski County, Arkansas, officers performed a traffic stop on a vehicle after the driver failed to use their turn signal. What appeared to be a routine traffic stop was quickly exposed as a gross case of neglect by a drunken mother who left her 9-year-old son alone in a hotel room filled with methamphetamine. The mother was identified as 41-year-old Brittany Michelle Connor. When the officer approached Michelle and questioned her about her driving, she thought she had good answers, but the officer didn't buy any of her lies, and noticing what appeared to be a meth pipe made him call in the K-9 unit.
I was wondering, I didn't know if you were going to pull, I didn't know what was going on. Did you see that dog that was in the middle of the road?
On Oak Cliff?
No, on Central just now. I almost went over a dog. That's why I swerved over and got away.
I didn't see a dog.
There was a dog.
Yeah, well, I haven't missed that one, okay?
Yeah.
I saw you swerve lanes. I saw you change lanes once without a blinker. I saw you change lanes multiple times within a short distance. Although you were using your turn signal, you can't swerve back and forth just using your turn signal like that. Then when you turned on the Oak Cliff, you stop in the road impeding traffic. Or I'm sorry, on Barker. Then you turn on the Oak Cliff, and you're back and forth. So, have you been drinking tonight?
No, I pulled, actually the guy that was walking, I was fixing to pick up. That's why I was leaving. I have a room here. I just stayed for another week. There was a dog actually in the middle of Central. That's why I swerved to the left the first time. So
Anyway, I'm not arguing with you.
Okay.
I'm explaining the reason that you're stopped, okay? Do you have your driver's license, insurance, and registration with you?
I do.
You would leave your child alone. Do you have something underneath you there?
No,
Listen to me. Listen to me, okay? Quit reaching.
28.
You're making me really nervous, okay? It's the second time I've seen you reach, and I don't know if you're trying to grab a weapon or if you got dope or something like that, okay?
My key to my room.
Okay. Well, don't reach for anything else. I want you to keep your hands on your steering wheel and don't take them off again, okay?
April 2023 to amazing header off of your clear.
I'm trying to work with you right now. If you want to keep lying to me and me, I'm not going to keep playing games with you. Do you understand me?
Airport.
What do you have?
Fort Albert Pike bypass, yes.
Brittany?
Copy.
Today's not my first day on this job, okay? I've been doing this a long time, okay? I know better. And you know better. Look at me. You're not a very good liar.
Sir.
I'm going to ask you one more time what this is that you're trying to reach for there. You're trying to...
I told you, I'm trying to get my...
Listen to me. What type of narcotics do you have right there, or do you have a firearm or something?
No,
All right, take your right hand, put it up here on top. Come on out and keep your hands up. As you come out, put them on top of the car and turn around and face away from me, okay? All right, slide over this way. I'm going to pat you down for my safety and yours. Do you have any pockets on you?
The officer asked for consent to search her vehicle, and Brittany stated that she didn't see a reason why that would be necessary. It made sense she would say that, but after the K-9 unit was deployed, they wouldn't need her consent.
I don't want to move over there. We're on the traffic stop here. I'm asking you if you'll give me consent to search your vehicle.
Statement test number should have a possible bill to appear to our department.
Do I have to have consent?
I'm asking you for permission to search your vehicle.
I don't see why there's a reason to. Because I need to get back in there and I need to go to bed. I need to get my child up.
But you weren't too worried about going to bed and leaving your child here alone to go down the road and do whatever it was you were going to do, okay? That you couldn't figure out where you were going to go.
I knew where I
And
was
these
going.
ghost dogs are running across the street and all this, okay?
I'm sorry. There was a dog in the middle. There was a dog. I swear.
Stand at the front of the vehicle.
Hey, you can search my car.
No, we're going to run the canine around it. Just stand over here.
Yeah.
Thank you. We don't want the dog to bite you. I don't want you. You're like wigging out on us here for no reason. What are you so nervous for? Because what? I mean, you act like you got a pound of dope in there or something.
No, I don't. I'm not a bad person.
Nobody's accusing you of being a bad person.
200 cash bonds.
If there's nothing illegal in there, you have nothing to worry about. You know what I typically see people acting this way when the dog gets out? When there's something illegal in the car.
No, I'm just worried about what's not in the
Hey, don't even give me that right now, okay? You hadn't worried about your son the entire time you've been gone. She's got a 9-year-old back here in the... What apartment number is he in? Our hotel number? Or room number? You don't even know what room he's in?
Yeah, I know what room he's in.
It didn't take the officers long to figure out that she was trafficking, and they wanted to know more about her awful life choices.
I wasn't trying to have
You continued reaching there after I told you not to, and I told you not to, and I told you
I'm
not
not
to.
lying to you. I promise you, I'm not. I was just trying to find my key in my room. There's nothing else in that car.
What were you actually driving to do? I want you to be honest with me about
I
that.
just want to pick up my boyfriend.
Pick up dope or pick up your boyfriend that had dope?
No, I was only picking up my boyfriend.
So, dog alerted on our vehicle. She was extremely nervous, continued to reach after telling her not to, wouldn't give consent. She was fine. He ran the dog around, the dog alerted. Corporal Brown finds a meth pipe. We haven't finished searching. I was just trying to talk to her a little bit more. Her son is supposedly 9 years old and in a room here by himself. So I wanted someone to check on the son. In the meantime, she's been Mirandized and we're talking to her, and she says that she's got an 8-ball or a little more meth in the room.
Along with the 9-year-old?
Yeah.
Okay. What room number?
So.
I'm not. My son does not deserve this. I don't deserve this.
The real disturbing part of the investigation was revealed when they entered the hotel room and saw her 9-year-old son sleeping in the room with her drug supply.
So this and this were in the open. Like all he had to do was look down the bag and it's sitting right there on top. So there's
another meth bag.
Yeah. So that's over there. This is going to come from the bag. This came from over there also, man. And like there's button stuff in there, but that's like medical marijuana, I guess. I don't know what it is, but you open it up, I'm not sure what's in there, so I was a little iffy about that. So, over here, you have a bong. Yeah. So over here, you have, in plain view, right here next to him, you have a bong sitting right there. This drawer is sitting like this. I open it up, and in plain view is this pipe, a little weed, a straw, another, and inside this is a straw and another weed pipe.
Have you called Live Net?
No, I'm about to. Yeah.
Brittany was charged with possession of methamphetamine with intent to deliver, possession of drug paraphernalia, and first-degree child endangerment. Our next case is one of the craziest cases of child neglect you'll ever see. You don't want to miss this.
The baby was in the street when I pulled up. Okay. That child was crawling in the street.
Leaving 5-year-old on street. On January 31st, 2024, bike patrol officers in West Palm Beach, Florida received a shocking 911 call. The caller claimed they saw an infant crawling in the street outside of a hotel. 2 officers arrived in time to see the baby crawling towards the street before the mother came out of the hotel doors to pick up the child. The woman didn't take the officers' concerns seriously and thought she was just going to walk off into the night. She thought wrong.
Everything fine?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm obviously trying to get my son to be
Again, someone called 911. They were concerned about the baby. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll go. This is ridiculous. I was just with my girlfriend who lives here. Okay, amazing.
Okay.
Thank you.
You said your girlfriend lives here?
So much, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Ma'am, come here for a second. Come here.
What do you need?
Okay, are you staying here at the hotel?
No, I have a...
What room does your girlfriend live
I
in?
don't need to answer that.
Ma'am, come here for a second.
No,
Stop.
sir.
Listen, you got a baby.
You don't need to
Stop
do
and
anything.
relax.
No, I don't trust you. I don't know you. Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, stop. Just relax.
He tried to be patient with the inebriated mother, but her sense of entitlement didn't allow anyone to have any sympathy for her.
Relax.
Sorry, what the ever is going on? You're freaking me out.
Relax.
We got called. By what? We got called by a pacifier.
You can relax. You're not in the...
I'm in trouble. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, I literally just showed. Okay, call my husband right now. I don't trust you. I don't know you. Call my husband right now. I don't know what's happening. Okay, man, where do you live? I live across the street.
She almost grabbed the baby and ran out the traffic.
It's your address.
She's freaking out. She's not acting normal.
I don't know what is happening. I feel really threatened by all of you. I'm on private property. I don't know why you're even
Ma'am,
here.
you're not staying here.
I can pay for this. It's fine. I don't know who you are.
I'm the supervisor. Let me just talk to you for a second, okay?
Who the f are these people?
They are the police. That's the first thing. I'm Lieutenant McGregor.
Call my husband, please.
I will.
I'm scared. I don't know who they are.
What's the phone number?
Give me the husband's phone number.
What's the phone number, ma'am?
I'll call for you.
What's the phone number? Okay.
I'm the supervisor.
Her attitude got worse, and it was decided that talking to her husband would be a better plan. They needed to get the baby out of her custody. She was soon identified as Alexandra, and she eventually handed her baby over to law enforcement officers, and she was taken into custody.
But the way you're acting,
I am freaked out by all of you. Get away, get out of my face.
Listen to me.
Get out of my face.
You're going to go to jail.
I'm not going to jail.
I don't want that. So why don't you provide us with your husband's number so we can call and find out what's going on? That's
What
all
is
I'm asking.
happening?
Am I talking to me at least?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I'm Officer Tribe.
Are you injured? I just want to go home. I don't know what I did.
We want to help you drive, baby.
Are you injured? Do you need a
You
minute?
have a husband or something?
Yes.
Can you give us his number and call him so we can...
Yes, we park here often to go to music class for our son.
What's his phone?
561. But I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I did wrong. Again, call him over and over.
Just look. Listen.
Hello, you have reached Alexandra.
Who's Alexandra?
It's me. Are you kidding?
I don't know. You didn't give us your name.
What do you need? What am I doing that's illegal?
Nothing.
All right, bye. No, wait. You cannot detain me. I'm going to jail. Why am I going to jail? What the f is happening?
Listen to me.
Please call the police on my behalf. I don't know what's happening. No, sir. I will not give you my child. Sir. Sir, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not resisting.
You're not. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. We're gonna help you.
No, you're not. You don't have any right to detain me. Sir, you have no legal right to detain me.
Now, listen.
You don't.
You're going to cooperate with us and get
I've been trying to cooperate with you the whole
somebody's
time.
number we can call that we can find out what's going on.
A parent? Do you live with somebody?
I am 5'6". It's my husband. I'm not doing anything.
Anybody else besides your husband we can call?
Okay.
That was a different number.
Please.
You remember when you bought that, man?
While she was being ushered into a squad car, officers were on their way to her house to talk to her husband, Matthew. He gave them some background about the night's earlier events, and those details would seal her fate.
But bottom line, my son is okay.
Son's okay, wife's okay. You can tell me you're with Officer Ford Johnny. I'll explain everything to you.
Everyone's here. Everyone's good right now.
Okay, I'm here with the officer right now.
Okay, perfect. Yep, if you can come over here just so we can figure everything else out, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yep.
Appreciate it. First name, Michael?
Matthew.
Matthew, excuse me, Matthew.
That's okay.
Officer
I
Ford
kind of figured because I've been trying to get a hold of her for 3 hours now.
I got you.
And I got a hold of her probably 30 minutes ago, and she said she was on her way home, and I asked her, I said, are you intoxicated? Mm-hmm. She started laughing and joking and saying, no, I'm not drunk. Same time,
gotcha.
Don't fuck around with my child. I'm sorry.
understand.
I love that woman to death, but that's my child, and no.
Completely understand. I'm dad myself.
Do what you need to do with her. She needs to learn a lesson.
She's okay. She's more than welcome to go with you, but we just want to make sure the child at the end of the day is okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you need a ride over there? Do you want to drive over there?
I can drive my truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first officer at the scene and the witness who placed the 911 call repeated what they saw, that the woman's baby was alone in the street.
Okay. I was coming home, and I came into my garage at 2 City.
Okay.
What a beautiful. I'm just.
It's
not,
okay.
I'm not
No,
wired.
it's okay. Take your
I'm
time.
not wired that way.
You're fine. We appreciate you calling.
I could not. So anyway, there's 2 entrances on 2 City.
Right.
Right. So she starts walking in, and Lewis is the parking attendant, and we love Lewis. And Lewis and I have a thing, and she said to me, he said, Tracy, and I see this girl walking up, because now it's a hill to come out to Trinity, and she's walking that. The baby was like a rag doll, like a rag doll. And Lewis got very upset, and he says, where are you from? He goes, I live here. I don't live here in 2 City. She goes, I don't know you. What number, you know?
Right.
So he didn't want to have a problem, but he called the front desk at 2 City. He just knows his job, you know. And I said, you know what? Let me take my car and come through to Trinity and see if I can help her. And maybe she's lost, has no money. She's thinking, I don't know. I saw this child was in a pamper.
I understand.
You know, like, it's the coldest Florida day. You know, look how you're dressed.
Chilly.
And I'm like, Okay, and she told me to go f off.
Okay.
But she didn't seem drunk. It was like she was on drugs or something. I don't know. And I said, ma'am, I'll help you. You know, the baby, it's cold.
Yeah.
So when I pulled up, it's all going to be on camera in the Hilton. On the cam, has to be.
Okay.
When I pulled up, I drive a Navy convertible, and I pulled up, and the baby.
What's the story?
No exaggeration. I can't even make this up. It was off the curb, crawling like by the yellow line, and the cars like that.
And where was she at?
Like,
so the baby was crawling in the street.
The baby was in the street when I pulled up.
Okay.
That child was crawling in the street in front of the hotel, but there has to be surveillance cameras.
Okay.
And then she scooped him up. I go, ma'am, can I help you? You know, is the baby giving you a problem?
Yeah.
You know, let me see if I...
After the witness report was documented, Matthew arrived to pick up his son.
Yeah, where do we think Mom was?
So Mom was supposed to be at a friend's house at One City Towers. I believe that's One City Towers.
Oh, okay.
She was supposed to be at a friend's house. They were having a little play date after they both picked up their kids from school.
Okay.
They go to a Montessori school off of Dixie, and it's just, I don't know the name of the school, but it's just by the Pollo Tropical on Dixie and just south of Forest Hill, I believe. And she went over there for a play date. And they were supposed to be playing with the kids. I've been trying to get in contact with her since 4 o'clock. I can show you my phone records, text messages. Last text message I sent to her, trying to figure out dinner for him.
Yeah.
Please let me know what's going on for him so he can eat. I need to know. Last text message I sent her, hey, give me my son back so that way he can eat dinner and you can go do what you want to do.
Alexandra Hall was charged with felony child neglect. Our 6th case involves a wedding, a neglectful mother, and too much alcohol.
Somebody needs to bail me out. This is not okay, dude.
Don't turn around like that. Do not turn around like that.
Mickey Doreen Beal. In Jupiter, Florida, on October 8, 2021, law enforcement officers were called to a hotel after receiving a report that a member of a wedding party left her children unattended in their hotel room so she could party the night away. Let's see how that worked out for her.
All right. What's going on? Because there's a bunch of people here that are on different.
I walked out
different radio
after
stations.
they already called you guys.
Okay.
So she actually would be able to tell you better what happened.
All right, let me try to figure out what the heck's going on here. What's going on?
So our friend and bridesmaid, her boyfriend rolled up with her 3 kids that weren't invited, and he threw the kids at her. And she's drunk, can't drive. He's a drug dealer. She's drunk, and we don't want the kids to go home with them.
Okay.
So that's what's happening.
Where?
He dipped on.
I know. Is there anybody here? I have no idea.
The kids are here.
The 3 kids are inside. I think that's her right here by me.
Okay, both
vehicle down.
Both him and her left.
We don't know.
It looks like they got her right there.
I know, but
the guy took off on foot.
Okay, they left their kids here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is on foot, walking south.
Okay.
Or west.
To La Quinta.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're trying to figure out. Just give us a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna go back inside.
Yeah, go enjoy your wedding.
The hotel staff knows they can grab us if they need us.
Go enjoy your
we'll
wedding.
Be with the kids,
we'll figure it out. Thank you guys.
Come on, Gary.
Appreciate it. Go try to have some fun.
A witness told officers that the suspect, Mickey Doreen Beal, was very drunk and abandoned her children to go party with her drug-dealing boyfriend. She pointed out that Mickey was about to get behind the wheel and drive to a party while her 3 children were left unattended in the hotel room. She was found sitting in her car, about to drive off.
About a concern. We had a call about a concern about the condition that you're in, that you left your children here. Some people called in and said you were extremely intoxicated and drove away. So my name's Officer McGillicuddy. Okay, so I'm just here to talk to you about what's going on tonight. So can you tell me what's going on with the kids?
No.
What's that?
No.
Step out of the car. Go to the front of the car. If you don't identify who you are, you're going to go to jail for obstruction. Okay? Are you Mickey Beal?
See, you already know I am.
Okay, but I ran you in the driver's license system,
right.
and I can't find you.
I am. I'm not playing the game.
Okay, so here's the thing. You have to identify. Shut your mouth. Until I ask you a question. You have to identify.
You're taking this call?
Yeah. I'm taking this part. I don't know about the children thing, but you need to identify to me who you are right now. Because here's the thing. Here's the situation you're in.
No.
You just left your children at a hotel without a guardian, so that can be considered child neglect. Okay. So what is your name? Hey, hang out with her for a second. She's not identifying who she is. So. Ma'am, Mickey, do you have a purse on you or anything? Where's your wallet?
It's in there somewhere.
All right. Well, you said you do have a license on you, or you don't? Do you have a license? Okay. Do you have a license? Yes. Out of Florida? Yes. Is your name Beal or is it Panayotis? No, it's not for me to find out. It's for you to tell me. Because here's the deal. If you don't tell me who you are, you're going to get charged with criminal obstruction. That's what's going on. Exercises, as I've lawfully requested, will force me to make a DUI arrest decision based on the totality of the circumstances and everything I've observed up to this point. And your refusal to participate in the exercises will force me to make a DUI arrest decision right now and can be used against you in a court of law.
All right.
Or will you do the exercises?
No.
Turn around. Under arrest for DUI and obstruction. And child neglect.
The other members of the wedding party had no problem giving a full account of Mickey's behavior. Her kids were lucky that someone was thinking about their well-being. It wasn't until she was placed under arrest that she pretended to care about her kids.
What's that? We're trying to figure that out.
Do they come at night? Like, how does that work? Because I know DCF sucks.
Well, right now we need to find like a parent or a guardian. My understanding is that there was a male involved here.
Correct. He left on foot.
Is he the dad?
No.
But is he a caretaker of the children?
He was watching them during the wedding. He got mad. She was having a good time. Came, threw the kids at her, left. They were fighting in the parking lot. She was trying to take the kids. I wasn't having it. This is not okay. You can't take the kids. Go fight in the hotel.
Okay.
This has happened multiple times. They're both drug users. We have 3 little kids. We put them on a mock cart. 3. No, there's 3.
Huh?
10, 12. A baby, little one.
That's her?
5.
Oh, it is.
They had the tag wrong.
Oh, they did.
I have family out in Los Angeles. Yeah. We're going to work on that.
Somebody needs to bail me out. This is not okay, dude.
Don't turn around like that. Do not turn around like that. Ma'am, stop.
Relax. Spread your feet for me, please.
Mickey, you're making this worse.
Mickey, spread your feet for me, please.
Watch me, dude.
Don't kick. Spread your feet. Stop it.
Stop it.
Spread your feet for me, please, Mickey.
Spread your feet. You'll be committing a misdemeanor.
Dude, this
refusal. Mickey, listen. Refusal to submit to the test I requested of you is admissible into evidence in any criminal proceeding. Will you take a breath test? Okay, refusal.
shit off of me. It hurts.
No, so right now you're under arrest for felony child neglect.
Felony
child neglect for leaving your children here.
She was charged with 3 counts of child neglect, driving under the influence, disorderly intoxication, and 2 counts of resisting arrest. The parents in our final case took neglect to the next level. They thought using physical violence was a legitimate way to discipline their son.
Yeah. So was that all with an extension cord? So were they it was just all over?
Christopher Denzel Harper and Chastity Harper. On May 9th, 2024, in Jonesboro, Arkansas, police were dispatched to a school after a student was called to the principal's office for bad behavior. When school officials questioned the boy about his behavior, they saw on his arms and neck. They soon discovered he had marks on his legs and back as well. The child admitted that the marks were made by an electrical cord his father used to discipline him. A call was placed to police dispatch, and the boy's father, 31-year-old Christopher Denzel Harper, would have to answer some serious questions.
I heard you got hurt. Okay. Well, listen, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. You mind if I take some pictures of it, though?
Yeah.
Show me where it hurt. What happened?
I got a with an extension cord.
With an extension cord?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get some pictures of that. And then, let's see, can you hold it behind you? Like this? There you go. So, oh yeah, that's much better. And so where else is it? Did you get hurt? You mind if I look?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Let's go higher up.
No, this right there.
An officer tried to get some specific details about the boys, so he showed the officer the of the wounds. The officer promised to keep him safe, and the search for his allegedly father began.
No.
I think there's one on the back.
On your back?
Can you show me your back? Wasn't there one on your other leg too? Down further?
No.
Huh?
No.
You don't know?
So was that all with an extension cord? So were they just, it was just all over?
Yeah.
Okay. You okay? Pretty tough, man. I'd still be young. Oh. But, who was that? Was that your dad, stepdad?
My stepdad.
Are they, you and your mom, him and your mom are married? They're married? Or are they just living together right now?
They're married.
They're married? Okay. Has this ever happened to you before?
Yeah, last year.
Last year? Okay, buddy. Well, look, they're gonna take good care of you, okay?
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm Detective Wheelis, but you can call me Jeremy, okay? And I'm on it too. I'm gonna see what we can do for you here, okay, bud?
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Sorry, bud.
Hope I didn't mess up playtime too much, or recess too much. You know, we used to have 2 recesses a day plus PE. That's called the good old days.
Later that afternoon, Christopher Harper was picked up and taken to custody. What could he possibly say to justify his actions?
I'm a 12-hour shift. I got to get up every day to go check this man out of school. Where you working at? I'm a leaver, man. Yeah, now I'm finna lose my job, man.
Belt on her.
No, I'm good, man. Man, I just got the job, man. Just got the job, bro. Got a promotion, everything. God, dog. All I did was try to raise the kid, man. And he said it's a what charge, bro?
Battery, 2nd degree.
And that's a felony?
Yes, sir.
Anybody gonna hire me with that, right?
I don't know. I can't say yes or no to that.
But what's coming?
Do what?
What's coming? Will anybody hire you with that?
What's coming?
Like I'm saying, is it coming to get hired with something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
28% sure. Go ahead. Aggie Berry with Arkansas, Adam Henry Tom 030, Adam Henry Tom 030, on black pickup truck. 1428.
Well, I'm sure it's possible anywhere. You just gotta be honest about it.
Man, this is crazy to me, bro. I'm literally trying to be a parent, bro. I done whooped him with my hand, belts, all that, man. And I grabbed the stitching cord because he hid all the other belts. I was asleep when I got the information. A whole felony. I'm a whole pastor, bro. And I was trying to get to the police academy, bro. I can't even do it with this. I ain't finna lose my job. God, dog, man, we just bought a house.
As if his wasn't bad enough, the boy's mother, 32-year-old Chastity Harper, told police that she witnessed the beating and didn't see anything wrong with it because she was punished with physical violence as a child. Chastity was taken into custody.
So I'm going to read you your charges, okay? All the charges is I have to read you these. Permitting child abuse. The penalty and fines are up to, is the maximum, okay? So don't freak out. $15,000 or 5 to 20 years in jail. It's Class B felony. Okay. So what's going on?
So she said she got the call that they said she got to turn herself in.
Right.
Because it said she didn't intervene.
Right. It's called permitting child. It's Class D felony. And it's because she admitted to being there. Once I turn in your stuff, once I show it, and once they've looked at they've seen the recordings of the interviews. She was read her Miranda rights as well.
Yeah.
And she admitted to being in the room when it happened. So that's considered.
But she still intervened by saying, "Okay, that's."
I understand, but
so what is
she supposed to? She should have. Took the kid and left. You should have called the police. That's what they're going to say.
Took the kid and left, called the police.
But she's still saying that she doesn't believe it's child, which you're saying too as well, I'm sure. And that's fine. You'll have your day in court. But I have no choice. When they tell me to do something, I got to do it.
I just don't see how him getting and taking him and leaving and calling the police.
Christopher Denzel Harper was charged with second-degree battery, and Chastity Deshaw Harper was charged with permitting child. Chastity was released that day, but was ordered to have no contact with her son pending a DHS investigation.